Hi everyone! I'm going to be doing the literature connection for geometry. I used the book Mummy Math, An Adventure in Geometry, and it's really fun. It's about a brother and sister who go with their parents to the Egyptian tombs, and they have to find where the pharaoh chamber is, and there they're going to find all of the things that the pharaoh was buried with and all that kind of stuff. And so they use geometry clues to help find that chamber. And it's really cute, really fun. It can be a history lesson kind of embedded with math. I think the kids will really enjoy it. So the book talks about geometrical shapes. They talk about solid shapes is how they mention it. And the clues use faces. And so they thought that it was human faces, but it turned out to be geometric faces in what make the three-dimensional shapes. So I would use that with the second grade standard of geometry. It's recognize and draw shapes having specified attributes such as a given number of angles or a given number of equal faces, and then identify triangles, quadrilaterals, pentagons, hexagons, and cubes. So this book actually talks about cubes. Here the brother found a compartment or a box that was a cube shape, and the pharaoh had clean underwear in it, and so they made a joke about that. But here you can see, hopefully maybe, that there's a cube that he found the clean underwear. And so one of the questions was based off of that. It said, Matt and Bibby found a cube box with the pharaoh's clean underwear inside. How many squares make up a cube? And then another question related to that was, how many faces does a cube have? And I even added a trick question in front of those two, which was, how many faces does a square have? And it only has one because it's a two-dimensional object, where a cube is a three-dimensional. So it would kind of be how students will learn three-dimensional objects rather than two-dimensional objects, and then just kind of different attributes that make up certain two-dimensional objects. So some other questions I asked were, why is a square considered a rectangle, and why are not all rectangles considered squares? Another question is, what shape is made of 3 sides? What shape is made of 6 congruent sides? That's another question. And then one was, please draw a pentagon and a hexagon. What makes these two shapes different? So it's kind of helping kids explore what they know about the different shapes and then visualizing it as well. And I have a couple harder ones. One of them is giving them characteristics of a kite, and they have to solve the clue to figure out that the quadrilateral being talked about is a kite. And then the last one is about a hexagonal prism, and so that's more advanced thinking, probably something we would have mentioned but not really covered, so probably something for more advanced learners. And I really like that this book and these questions can be visual as well as informational, and that the students can be educated in their shapes. So hope you enjoy. Check it out.